What's up, everybody? OG Blue Duck coming in. Got the conference championship today. A little nervous about these guys. They want me pretty good last time. So I'm going to make sure I stay focused on my game plan and run the ball. Definitely got behind early and just started throwing the ball every down last time. Didn't end up too good for me. So that's kind of the game plan. And then I'm going to see if I can maybe get in my bowl game tonight. So going to get through this. I never try to go through the week. So after advance the night before. So I want to get my coordinators locked back in. So they're C's, which is fine. But if let's say I were to fire these guys, most of the time when you go in, you're probably not going to get better than a C. You might get I don't know, there's a lot of D pluses and things like that for coordinators. So I want to try to keep my coordinators best I can. If you lose them to coaching moves or whatever, best of luck to them, do that whole thing. But I do want to try to extend these guys if possible. Even though their offensive scheme and defensive scheme don't match mine exactly, we've been fine. And they were up for coordinators of the year. So, we're effective enough and they'll continue to grow just as I do. So I'm a B- now on. I think he starts a C-, which is pretty close to what a lot of coordinators get. So I'm going to try to extend these guys. I'm going to make him an offer, and I'm going to make him an offer, and we'll see what happens. So most time coordinators will stay unless they have, unless they are leaving for another job. So hopefully that's the way it works out. No recruiting this week since we are in conference championship week. We were able to get that 5-star running back last week, which is badass. Let's get my depth chart, make sure we're good for the conference championship. Good. Oh, there we go. We got somebody moving up. Do one other change once I started getting into bowl season, conference championships. I'll show you in just a second, just with my auto subs. So I keep a lot of players fresh in the rotation, like my running backs and my receivers, tight ends, D tackles, D line, ends, things like that, just to keep fresh legs on the field. And that way they are rested enough for the end of the season. So once I get into these big games like this, bowl season, conference championship, playoffs, if when you're there, I like to change that back to normal. Make sure that my starters and my best players are on the field as much as possible, and that way they're not gassed throughout the year, and they're able to kind of grind it out as much as possible in the It's all look good. So the biggest thing is really your running back. That's where you notice it the most. But I don't think he carried after the second quarter, and he had 80 yards or something like that, with 8 carries. So he was crushing, obviously. But in games in the postseason, I still want him on the field. Those games would be close, and they've been close all year. But there we got at Buffalo, which is not really at Buffalo. They're just a home team. Looks like Ford Field in Detroit. All right, let's get them. So they actually were the home team last time we played at Buffalo, but they play better at home, but you don't have to worry about some of these big schools. You can't change the play or anything because your players can't hear you. So the home field advantage is not huge at kind of this level, but they still play better at home, I would say. I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going. or maybe just the away teams don't play as good. I'm not sure which way to qualify that, but games are definitely harder on the road, right? So we got to stay disciplined for this one.
So no return here. He takes it in the end zone and they'll begin the drive.
Try to prevent those big plays. Make sure we're running the ball even when we get down.
And it comes down to this. After a brutal regular season schedule, all these teams have poured into it, and now one final showdown. One of these teams walks off this field tonight as conference champions.
You know, if you talk to these coaches, and especially the players, Chris, you get the sense that this game means a lot. Opportunity to become conference champs, and also you win this game, who knows how it can impact.
I screen too, like I've been talking about, recruiting a lot. I think that was showing all of their recruits. They're all 2-stars. So, like I said, I have much higher ambition for players, and I may get less of them, but I want difference makers at this level for sure.
The defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about swarm with a pass rush, a sack. It just looked like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a bit too long that time, allowed the defense to be able to get the pressure, and they come up with a first sack of the game.
So here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw.
Yeah, you can have that.
Pocket complete over the middle. Defense able to stop it. It's 4th down now. And the punt team now on to kick it away.
Yeah, we're going to show up different this time, boys.
Fair catch by the return man. So Akron's offense comes out for their first possession.
I forgot to change my... I mean, you could do it in game, but got to change my auto subs. So I want to go into my substitutions, and I want to kind of balance these guys out.
They're going to have to be able to step up and not only make plays, I think provide the leadership. Coach has told us all week that these are the guys that really are unique within this program, and hopefully they play well today.
We get Polk over the top here on the first play.
Off the play fake, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's 2nd down.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
Caught by the receiver.
Oh, they play good defense. They play a lot of man, and they're fast.
Really good defenses put an emphasis on winning the early downs. That means holding your own on 1st and 2nd down. So you force the offense to consistently have to try on 3rd and long. That's exactly what's happened here in this series.
Looking downfield, it's Finley. Close to the tight end.
Jeez.
The pass knocked down by the defense.
Well, threw it 3 times after.
Kick this away.
Talking about running the ball, but
Today for the offense. No fair catch. Looking to make a return here. And he'll be forced out of bounds after a small pickup on that return. The Buffalo offense is back out on the field now. Last drive stalled and they're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time.
picked.
Intercepted, picked off by the defense. Breaks into the open. And he's into the end zone. But hold on.
Down it.
Flag down. This might be coming back. So the defensive touchdown stays on the board. The offense had a chance to negate it with the penalty, but for some reason declined it. BAT is good. They jump
some reason.
7-0. Got momentum at to scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
7, Buffalo, 0.
And they'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Opening play of the drive, quick throw to the left. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, these receiver screens, if run correctly, can be a big play with a convoy of linemen out in front. This time, just not able to get it going. And it's a nice job of the defense to prevent a big play.
And they'll stop him after a fairly minimal pickup. The offense now facing a 3rd and long from the 26. Got to avoid a mistake here. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Scrambling.
I knew he was going to make that throw. I just couldn't get there in time.
It's incomplete. It was right in his hands, and he dropped it. Special teams.
I pulled off that slant. Came all the way back across the field.
We'll see what he can do on the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. Are coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. They'll try the right here. He's past the marker and still going.
Let's go, run the ball, baby.
They get him down, but the junior with an excellent run there.
Every now and then, we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen. What the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good, too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with a good effort.
Yeah, had him. That was my fault, too.
Completion at 2nd down. Here comes a handoff. Jukes to get free.
Love this early in the game by this defense, taking control of the line of scrimmage, not giving this back anywhere to go, and they keep him short of the first down.
To the air, it's Finley.
Nice. That's one of my favorite plays.
That's a solid gain. Moves the football inside the 30 and a first down.
A nice find there by the quarterback on 3rd down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on 3rd down. Being a good 3rd down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. With the catch, it's Adams. Makes the defender miss. Force out of bounds, but a nice gain there, and the offense will have a 1st and goal. That's a nice pickup there. They find some space in the zone and pick up the first down.
Yeah, really nice call here, Chris, to be able to pick up this first down on this drag route. The quarterback does a nice job of being patient, waiting for that window to open up in that zone, and he put it right on the money for the receiver to have a chance to not just catch it, but eventually get the first.
Looking to the end zone.
Oh, wow. My other wide receiver almost set it up for an interception. He, like, ran and just stopped in that space.
You can't risk the possession like this. Tossing it in
He had the go route.
in the end zone, that's a good way to earn a spot on the bench.
So getting nothing on first down makes it 2nd and goal from the 8. Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to pass here on 2nd down.
Get in there.
Right near the end zone. Can't quite make it. He stopped short at the 2-yard line.
Well, that completion gets him a little closer. Quick decisions needed here, especially with 3rd down coming up.
And they're trying to punch it in here. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
All right. Different game this time. I'm on, boys.
You have a big physical offensive line. You can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
With the is 14.
Next score, Akron 14, Buffalo 0.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Looking to throw it on first down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen.
Let's play Flowers.
Gain moves the ball to a 34.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action. You really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Well, Kirk, Akron has the lead here. Solid performance so far, creating some separation. Here's the first quarter stats.
Buffalo 0.
We'll see if this game gets out of hand before halftime, the crucial second quarter. Beginning right now. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw.
Oh,
And the pass is incomplete.
you got a little bit of space there.
It's 2nd and 10 off the incompletion. Ball at the 36 still. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Delivers
Crap.
quickly to the left side. What a catch! They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
And there's the tight end who shows off his hands.
This offense has gotten going at long last. It's another 1st and 10. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Gets the first and still running. Heads out of bounds.
4 for 50. Holy cow.
Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. And they'll go right back to him on first down. And he goes nowhere. Stop cold behind the line of scrimmage. Been a really solid drive, and now a challenge here coming up on 2nd and 13. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we...
Oh, the pass rush gets home.
Chris, I'm really surprised they went with play action here on 3rd and such a long distance to gain. The defense obviously knows you're going to throw the football, so all you're doing is telling your quarterback, take your eyes off of the coverage
Miss.
and the line of scrimmage.
Let's go.
The result is a sack.
Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? Down by the receiver. They bring him down, but the drive has now reached the 35.
The defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Off the play fake on first down. Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up 2nd down.
That's covered too. That's crazy. It looks like man coverage. Like he's running the field with him.
Scanning the field. It's Finley. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Throws a stiff one. They keep the drive going. It's a first down at the 46.
Chris, it really looked to me like those linebackers in zone coverage had their eyes guys in the backfield looking at the quarterback. They lost the running back sneaking out on that angle route. And I thought the quarterback did a nice job of waiting, being patient, and then making a nice throw for a first down.
Gives it to the back. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
Second down, we're going to throw it. Fires it to the wideout. Oh, nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
On third down, he drops to throw. Then as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete. And the Zips will line up to punt it away. They're going to kick it away for the second time. He gets it away, directional kick with nice distance. Punt goes out of bounds. Looks like they'll spot it near the 15. So they begin the drive here in the final 3 minutes of the half. And looking to throw now on first down. Looking for his big tight end.
Oh, I got switched off my guy. Did that a couple times. I don't know if it was last game or the game before. Get stuck on a corner. Gotta not try to get burned deep.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He's wide open. Look out. He's brought down, but the game moves the ball to the 39. So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense has moved inside the opponent's 40. And they'll run it out of the shotgun.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the first down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Quick throw, the catch is made. And you'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Crap! Shit, that was my fault. I don't know. I knew that's what the route was, but I left it just because I was in quarters. I thought the quarters on either side were in a good enough position to cover that.
Nice touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line.
Damn it.
Tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Akron offense back out on the field now. They're trying to build on their lead. They were forced to punt on the last possession. So here we go. First play of the drive, under 2 minutes before halftime. Single back takes the handoff. Run it up the middle, but stuffed for no gain. Now it's second down here. Looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out.
All right. One-on-ones all over the board. Let's go.
Back to pass. It's Finley. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made in space. Look out. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there.
What a huge play for this offense as this half is coming to a close. Here's where you've got to get a little gritty because what seemed like a drive where you're happy to maybe come up with 3 points, now you've got a real shot to maybe put the ball in the end zone.
Quarterback changing the play now at the line. First down. Looking to throw the football. Short connection to the tight end here. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice gain. Love to see the big man get his touches.
Second down play coming up for this offense. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Caught in the backfield. It's Williams. 0 running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice play for a lost yardage.
And third down, it's a handoff. And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. The Zips with 1st and 10 here. From the shotgun, drops back. Falls incomplete. Good defensive play.
I
Brings up
didn't
second
throw
down.
a good ball. I
What a hit
should
by the
have put that on his back shoulder.
For the receiver, hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Looking downfield, it's Finley.
Wow, dude.
Puts a little bit too much on the
Really?
The offense was moving well, but 2 incompletions sets up a 3rd and 10. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down.
Oh my God, I hit the wrong button. Wow, that was so lucky. I was wanted just that drag route. Oh my God.
I know it didn't pan out, but the most important thing is he didn't turn the football over and he didn't take a sack. It'll give your kicker a chance to put some points on the board if they opt for the field goal here on 4th down.
Oh, and he knocks it right through.
Oh my God. Dude, my finger like slipped off the controller a little bit too. Like moved just a little bit to the right when I
Answer before halftime.
snapped it.
So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. So here comes the first play of the drive. Can they do something in the final 30 seconds of the half? And the running back takes the handoff. And the runner brought down after just a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Weather's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Thanks, Chris. A great regular season, and now an entertaining first half in this MAC championship. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to Chris and Kirk and the conclusion of the MAC championship.
He'll return it from inside the 5. He's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. The Zips offense comes back out onto the field now. Passing game's been on fire. Let's see if the defense has made some changes to begin to slow it down. First play of the third quarter is a handoff. He moves the ball out past the 25-yard line.
It's a good, solid game. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Back to pass. It's Finley. Lets it go quickly. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Yeah, he hasn't been involved much, though.
On 3rd down, I think that tells you the confidence you have in a quarterback to be able to make that throw. And on top of that, a little surprised the defense would give that kind of cushion to be able to give him room to pick up that first down.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. A short completion of the tight end. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that,
It's kind of
the defense can't
layered
lock
crossers.
in
I like
on
those
one guy
levels,
or two
like
guys.
that
Make
X
them
and
have
that
to be
circle
aware
on the
of
top side.
everybody.
Got to
It
see
allows
what
you
they
to
take
continue
away.
to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. And it dumps off to the tight end. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
The tight end drag route is the perfect option for an offense looking to scheme that position open for some yardage. Perfect execution here for a first down.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. A solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
Another positive run on 1st and 10. You know, it's early on in this drive, but this defense has not shown the ability to stop the run. If I'm the offensive coordinator, I just keep running the football until they prove they can stop it.
Motion now from the tight end. He'll ride the back here. He's swallowed up at the line.
Got owned at the line.
That big defensive tackle.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
An important 3rd down attempt for this offense. And they pick up the first on the ground. They bring him down right at the 20. This offense set up now in the red zone.
How impressive these guys been up front today. Big 3rd down. Know what you need to do. Get the first down. Continue to hold on to that lead. Continue to work clock. And get that much closer to securing a victory.
They'll run it from the gun.
Yeah.
They test the middle there, but get nothing.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Takes the handoff. It's Williams.
Get in there. Let's go, big dog.
And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Zips. Now the important point after attempt.
Boy, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes in lead to bring the football to the 25-yard line. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff from the shotgun. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They tackle him at the 43, but that's enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion.
But there's no time to sit there and talk to each other as a defense. You give up a big gain for a first down, and already,
Down he goes. It's a sack.
and just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Moves out of the pocket. He'll be wrapped up on the scramble there, settling for a short gain.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield. Everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. The shooter makes the catch. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
No chance. Gave up that one huge play. Otherwise, he's been dominant on defense.
And the punt will just bounce out of bounds. Here comes the Akron offense back out there. Here's the first play of the drive now. They're backed up at their own 14. And they'll use the ground game here. They stop him after a
That had that inside.
So 2nd and 4.
Take it to the quarter here.
Well, Kirk, Akron has the lead here. They got to be feeling pretty good about things as we wrap up the 3rd quarter. Let's review how we got here. play. It's going to take a lot to turn this game around, but strange things do happen in college football. Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Trying to find some room. It's Gee. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
You've seen you're able to make the stop after a short game.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Dropping back, it's Finley. Looking for the wide out. It's incomplete. There
and a hold.
A marker down on the field. Let's check out that call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. And the Zips will bring their punt team onto the field. See if he can make something happen with the return. And the returner being brought down. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Pressure is coming. Just
no way.
Just flings it out of bounds.
How to get rid of that?
After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from the 34.
Yet another incomplete pass, and this offense simply hasn't accomplished anything at all through the air today. Time is of the essence now, and a comeback seems improbable to me.
They stop it with a 47, but that's enough for a first down.
Been much more disciplined on the back in the day. The one I jumped, oh wow. And then I said that. Yeah, that was a good play. But the one other one I gave up, I did knowingly. I just thought my other quarter guys could cover that space on a deep throw. That is a nice little combination route.
Kick. Now they safely make the recovery. The onside kick doesn't work.
Chris, as you know, the chances are you're not going to recover these, but still, the hands team deserves a lot of credit for executing and coming up with the ball. You can't overstate the importance of a good special teams unit.
Grinding away on the ground.
Might have been a touchdown if he got through that hole.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game when you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all 3 to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
And now the handoff.
He doesn't jump cut very good.
First down from the 30. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Offense comes up on first down in 13 personnel. This can create some problems for a defense. Handoff to the back. Picks up the first, looking for more. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized. as in preserve as much clock as possible.
Yeah, I like this call here late in the game like this with the lead. Nothing too fancy, just right up the middle. Trust that offensive line and this running back and just keep working that clock.
The Zips will have 1st and 10 here. Takes the handoff. It's Gee. The player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. Second down after that previous play. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They get him down, but that's a solid.
Bro, every time they're getting low on timeouts, there's a
the last play, so we'll take a timeout.
injury on every play. Just like, let's keep this game alive.
And they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal. On 3rd and short, they try to pick it up on the ground. They make the stop at the 5. It'll be 1st and goal from there.
Boy, this offense just seems to get more confident as this football game is played out. They've got a nice lead. Here they are in the 4th quarter, just working that clock, possessing the football, and trying to get out of here with a nice, solid victory.
Tight end goes in motion. First and goal, handoff.
Fine. Actually, want to eat that time.
Total control right now, Chris. You just got to assume, just keep running the football. You look at the clock, in their favor. You look at the field position where they are, obviously in their favor. So it just makes sense. Keep it on the ground, keep pounding, run that clock, because you got everything working in your direction.
Ball back at the 6 for 2nd and goal up that Ross. Hand off inside, looking for the touchdown. Touchdown, Akron. Still no answer for this offensive machine.
Well, that's why you practice right there, Chris. This offense had the pressure, the game on their back. They deliver, they get a touchdown, and now make this a 2-possession game with under 2 to go. Like their odds of closing this game out.
Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25.
Well, this is a big bounce back win against a team that absolutely smashed them last time. But they weren't as tough as the score reflected, for sure.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Fires
Oh.
into the wideout. Oh, what a grab! Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a 1st down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Taking a deep shot here late in the game. Downfield shot falls incomplete. Couldn't quite connect there.
Now here we are in the 4th quarter. The offense just trying to come up with something to try to spark this offense and give them a chance at a comeback. Unfortunately, the defense is playing smart. They're sitting back, anticipating these deep throws.
Wow, bro, that should have been 2 picks in a row. Can you guys catch the ball, please?
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this 3rd down. Back to throw again.
Nice play.
Receiver makes the grab and gain enough to set up 1st down now at the 39. The offense going with the hurry up. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Delivers quickly to the left side. He makes the grab. And he finally steps out of bounds after a huge gain. It'll be 1st down and goal. Offense racing down the field. It sets up a 1st and goal inside the 10. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Launching one to the end zone.
Oh, that was a weird view.
He's got it. Touchdown, Bulls.
Man, I love this. Chris, I don't think they're going to have a chance to come all the way back. But here we are, under 2 minutes to go, and they continue to show some fight. And then, you know what? Who knows? Maybe you cover an onside kick and you get right back in it.
Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here.
Between the legs. And one. That's it, boys. Conference champs in the first year. Let's go.
Special seasons have a way of bringing out the best in teams like this, and now
Let's freaking go.
Champions of the MAC. It's a great accomplishment. But now we have to wait and see what the committee will do, and if they'll invite this team to the college football playoff. And that is going to do it. We enjoy being here. For Kirk Street, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Nothing too fancy. I feel like that's been the whole year, like just getting the job done. MAC champs. That trophy room. Got the 2 big wins. Yeah, so let me go into my auto subs. You know what? I'm just going to leave it because I only have one more game left. I can just do it in the in-game screen. All right, let's advance it. Anybody win anything? Hey, won the Jet Award. 4 touchdowns. Florida International. All coordinators. No, I'm not leaving for a coordinator job, definitely. It didn't say they resigned, but I don't know if those offers are still pending. Normally, I feel like it says if they resign. I just want to check where we're at with recruiting right here. Man, that's gonna be frustrating if I don't get him. All these guys are first. Oh, yeah, I thought Ohio State might move on him. Man, all 3 of those guys might pass me here. But I got him on lockdown anyways. All right, advance through the week here. The Xbox Bowl game, 7-5. I'm gonna disrespect me with a FIU bowl game. Oh, look at BYU. Dang. They were 10-3 and they're ranked. Yeah, that's a big job upgrade. Ooh. I don't think I can do it. I mean, maybe they signed. I don't know. I feel like normally you get like a little pop-up that says they resigned or something. So all good season. We are what? First in the MAC. And continue it, own it. If we adding All-Americans, I know we probably did not. Oh, wow. Yeah, we did. First team All-American. Look at that, dude. Sick. Put some respect on his name. Dang, I did not see that coming. Wow. That's all me right there. That's who I play with on defense. His stats: 34 tackle or 66 tackles, 8 for loss, 3 interceptions, 7 pass defense, 2 touchdowns. Yeah, that's a pretty good year. Check our conference here. Wow. Only one all-conference, or first team all-conference. Yeah, we won it. 2 players that were all-conference. Freshmen, fine, but kind of a subcategory. All right, well, sick. So tonight, what I'll try to do is play the FIU game, and then see if I can power through the postseason, finish up recruiting and the transfer portal and do all that, and kind of see what the team looks like going into 2026. So yeah, awesome year. 11-2, 7-1 in the conference. Won the conference championship. Man, that BYU job is a little tempting. I don't really want to jump ship though. I kind of want to just play with Akron and just build them. Cool. Well, let me know. This is why it's cool to have people tune in and throw in comments. We can kind of make decisions together. It makes it fun. Like I might have something set in my head, and I'm up for anything. It's kind of the thing. So thanks for checking it out. Definitely check out my shorts. I clip like little segments from the game, throw some music to it. Just if you want to watch the Sports Center edition or just the clips, highlights of the game. So I normally cut it to, probably 10 plays or so, just that kind of highlighted the game, or maybe there was a theme, kick, return, touchdowns, whatever. But sometimes there's enough where I'll make 2 clips based off the same game or whatever. I've done that a couple times, but yeah, definitely check it out. Follow me, throw a subscription, like in there, and I'll see you guys tonight, and I'll get down on this FIU game.